Nothing on offense can develop without the protection from the big guys up front. They are the unsung heroes of every team, and it's easy to overlook these guys when the offense is on a groove.
On 3rd and 4, QB run and room. Jackson Dart got to the 3rd level and
many points.
Ulysses Bentley breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. Looking for the end zone. He finds Painter. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Lane Kiffin has said that Ole Miss has more depth on the offensive line this year than in years past. In fact, between the returners and the transfers that were brought in, this unit has a combined 386 games under its belt. Of those experienced returners, Jeremy James is one of them. At the end of the 2023 season, James tied Ole Miss's career starts record with his 49th straight start against Penn State. Pro Football Focus ranked James as the Rebels' top-rated run blocker with a grade of 76.7. Micah Pettis played in 9 games before suffering a season-ending injury in 2023, but he's back for his redshirt junior season. Pettis has been a valuable piece to the offensive line since he arrived in Oxford, having played in 22 of Ole Miss's 26 games over the last 2 years. Going into last year, Pettis was named preseason All-SEC second team by Phil Steele and preseason All-SEC third team by the coaches.
I'm the best tackle in the nation, baby.
Caleb Warren returns for his 6th season at Ole Miss. Warren has totaled 48 games for Ole Miss, including all 13 games in the last 2 seasons.
Hey, nothing like Ole Miss. Let's go. Hotty.
Eli Acker is another O-lineman that has been a mainstay for Ole Miss. He enters his 5th season. Acker has played in all 13 games for the Rebels over the last 2 years, along with 700 snaps. Reese McIntyre is another 6th year that's back in Oxford, having played in 48 games in his Rebel career, including all 13 games in the last 3 seasons. Junior Jaden Williams appeared in 11 games for the Rebels in 2023. Williams comes into this year with 24 games played and 15 starts under his belt. Senior Mana Taimani played in 12 games last season in his first year in Oxford. Taimani mainly saw action on special teams but was rotated in an O-line in a handful of games. The common theme at this point of the video is to say, Ole Miss brought in some high-level transfers to add depth to the squad. Well, we've reached that point in the preview. Transfers Julius Buelow and Nate Kalepo are 2 6th-year players that switched from Washington to the SIP last spring. Buelow and Kalepo went to the national championship with the Huskies last season and were part of an offensive line that earned the Joe Moore Award, which is given annually to the top O-line unit in college football. Kalepo is listed at 6'6", 335, and Buelow at 6'8", 320. Diego Pounds joined Ole Miss last spring after transferring in from North Carolina. The junior played in all 13 games for the Tar Heels last season and blocked for the ACC's top passing offense and the nation's 5th leading rusher. Pounds is listed at 6'6", 340. Last of the transfers is Jaquan Scott from Southern Miss. Scott is listed at 6'3", 320. The Mobile, Alabama native was a staple on the Golden Eagles O-line for 4 seasons, appearing in 45 games and 36 consecutive starts. He's logged over 2,700 snaps and did not allow a sack for the Golden Eagles in 2023 on 401 pass blocks. Don't forget about these guys when you're cheering for the offense this season. This is a group of unsung heroes, and they have the experience to give Ole Miss a leg up on every team in the country. When that first touchdown happens inside the Vaught this year, think of the big boys up front. We salute you.